Hello, this is the first in a set of videos that's going to help you set up kind of the structure for your first assignment in our course. Just a reminder, this assignment is about taking those skills you learned in Python and translating them into Java. You can include graphic stuff, you can include GUI stuff, but that is not the expectation, and you really should come chat with me if you're thinking of that, because spending a little more time understanding the structure of Java, it means you're going to have more success later on when we formally do some of the graphics and GUI things. And with that said, let's dive in. So I've set up a program here called assignment1_PM. It's essentially just a class with a main method. So remember, whenever we set up a class, we should always put a class header on there. So if I put a /*, it's going to put a blue header in there, which actually pops in the author, which is really nice. So I'm going to write, this is my first assignment where I will demonstrate. And then you can, put a little dialogue up here, a little information about what you're doing. So the way Java runs is that when I run this program, remember, Java will compile the entire thing and then execute. And it's going to look for a main method. If there's a main method, it knows that this is where it starts. This header here, this method header, has to be exactly like this, with the exception this can be something other than args, because that's a parameter name, but we'll just leave it as args for now. And when I run it, it basically starts here and runs to the end of the main. So if I say system.out.println, which is a print, welcome to my game, and then I go system.out.println, game end, for have a great day, and I run this, what it does is it comes down here, prints out, welcome to my game, have a great day, and that's the end. Now, a lot of one opportunity with this game is you could do kind of an adventure game where you're maybe exploring a forest and you get stats and you run into goblins and whatever. So let's start with a little bit of a story. System.out.println. You wake up in a dark forest, disoriented. Println, you are thirsty. And the last thing you remember is going to bed. Okay, so there's my, there's my stages set. So if I run this now, we can see it prints out, welcome to my game, and it prints out these 3 lines, and then prints out, have a great day. Now, what we're going to do here is we're actually going to get out of the main right away. There's a lot of reasons for this, but the reason we're going to get out of the main is that if in your game you want to have, maybe your player dies and you want to restart, it actually becomes quite a bit of a challenge to do that if you're inside the main method. So we're going to get out of the main, we say. And to do that, we're going to write another method. So we're going to go outside our main method, but we have to stay inside our class. So I'm going to put my cursor just below my class header. And methods always start with the word public. Now, because this is a method that is not associated with an object, it is a class method, we're going to say public static. For now, my method is going to return nothing, so I'm going to put void. I'm going to call my method game. Open my brace, close my brace, and there's my end, my game method. Now, if you run it right now, this has no change in terms of what happens, because I haven't actually invoked it. Remember, when I run my Java program, it simply runs my main method, which is right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this chunk of code, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it up here. In fact, I actually delete it. So now, when I run this game, we'll zoom out just a little bit. See how it only prints these 2 lines? That's because nothing's telling the program to come up here to run this method. So I'm going to come here and just write the word game. So because game is a method contained within this class, I know, when it sees this, it says, oh, I'm going to look around for it. Oh, yep, I have a game method. So it comes up here and runs to the bottom and then comes back to where it was called from. So if I run this now, it's going to say, welcome to my game, jump up here, print these 3 lines, jump back, and then have a great day. And that's kind of the structure we want to start with. This structure is really useful because it means that if in your game at some point you die, you can very quickly end the game by simply returning from this method and then looping this call. In our next video, we'll look at how to do that. Have a great day.